Stop both of those. This one video was stopped as for the same reason that I closed the App Store, because I tapped too many times and I was getting no response, fearing that they're trying to do something to corrupt or destroy the video. They decided to prioritize doing something else. Again, it tells me that it's only going to be uploaded on the other ones, because you notice that for both of those files, it has no duration. Even though that it's going to be uploaded to this thing, it's likely not to be uploaded to the other one. Don't know why it has no duration there. No clue at all. Also interesting how that should different thumbnails, right? I'm gonna check in a second if this. Oh, no, that's a different file. Okay. Why is that the ones are the same? Ah, it's this one. It just says uploading. State police car passing by in this country. Police in the state. Again, not much they can do as in relation to this. It's even a digital crime. I mean, the drug crimes already find it a bit weird, given that they always pass very fast and the windows closed. But digital crimes is not. It's more symbolic than practical. You know. Failed. See this other one. No, it's still uploaded here. You can watch that. 3 minutes of the game. Oh yeah. Also, let's see this face. As of here.
So,
It's gonna eventually load 5.5 and by now we are at 4.6, so almost a full gigabyte. Is it just that one recording? I'm sure that they're gonna have an explanation for this one as well. I'm quite sure it's perfectly known that 450 equals 1 gigabyte if you stretched out. Oh, look at that! In front of your eyes, the space, it was just given back. They realize it's not the best interest anymore. So again, as I said, for you it's something weird. Maybe have a minor explanation for something like that. For me, it's just a fucking an average weekend. Okay? And again, I don't want to underrate the fact that 500 megabytes is massive for me. You notice that they're doubling the price of all the medias in Paraguay. Sorry, before it was just SD cards of 128. Then it passed to the 64 ones as well. Then it passed to the 256, which I purchased, didn't exist anymore, disappeared, are completely off the market. It's another citywide, perhaps a countrywide shot in dumpster country. Again, why we still call dumpster country, and also again, not the type of thing that is in line for me as a person to do. But again, wouldn't point out a victim of war crime and say, hey, look, you should probably be more nicer to the nationality. I mean, you can do that. Some people do that these days. You see a resurgence of those things. But don't think you're going to be very successful as all the conspirationists about that. Either way, at the end of the day, pay attention to this. Now, that doesn't matter to me. It's very clear. That wouldn't be everyone. You know, the child born right now is not part of that. The whole works. I don't care. It's not the point. It's not designed to be a statement of fact. It's designed to be a lashing out of all those war crimes as you're witnessing them there. And you're gonna do sometimes later, perhaps even this next time, we're gonna do a methodic war crime collection. And it's gonna be the full-blown, like on all the devices, overlapping methods being saved and backed up locally, to guarantee that you get to see the full dumpster country experience as I experience it, or at least a little bit as I experience it. Full stop. As for but back to the point, as you notice, that is double the price, meaning 100% increase. No, for most of those, not like half. General lines, it was about 50. It was less than 50 for the 128, and about 32, 30 something, about 64, which is the same price as the 32, which I imagine was rather normal. That it was 32, 64 gigabytes. 32 gigabytes was about 20, 21 to 25. It's close enough because I believe it was just a video, it's just the way it was. But the other ones are not specific. So that, then it doubles to 128, about 40 something to 50, and that's it. Okay, 256 is presumably 100, but it's always like that. Makes sense? Less than 100, but always less than 100. And right now, in the same day, we notice all the 128s being 100, the 256 is also 100. So it makes sense on that one alone. And good quality. I've been walking so far with no issues. I was in a shit card. Don't have any clue. 28. I missed 29. No issues whatsoever. So just an artificial price inflation. Period. All that documented. You see the guys actually inside of me saying also documented on file. And that was the previous car to this one. One of the little guys, that's important as well. What else? So you see how difficult it is to get media. So 200, half a gigabyte is a lot. They already won, basically. Not only because of the battery thing, 27. Not only because of the battery thing you're witnessing, but they already won because of the space that they're wasting. And the space has to be copied to prevent them tampering, etc. Okay? So just very clear. That's what they are, and that's what they're doing. I don't know what else to say other than that. I mentioned other things already, what it's doing so far. How in the power bank it doesn't have any connectivity anywhere else. Now we're going to test that through other means to see if it's something they did to the power bank, because if it was, could have been from this place. You notice how I put my phone charging inside there. And someone tampered with the little guy, disconnected the little guy, and then turn it off. One time guaranteed it happened inside here by someone, not during the night. Also, as a matter of fact, even the day that I thought it was during the night, could have happened here as well. Just here. Notice how they started their video again? So, again, starting the video recording. Sure, let me just listen to that. It's very difficult. It's cold. We need to upload this, then we're gonna do the rest. Okay, just letting that very clear. It was 26, 25. So right now, throughout this entire recording, which has been a direct consequence of the previous one, also documented, they already cost me this much in space. 600, right? If you can pick up the entire day today, much like all the other days is down, but just of today, from the one starting, well, this is the one right now, plus the other ones from before. Yeah, this is the one that they destroyed. So a grand total of 1.5 gigabytes of data. Okay? plus the battery discharge from 30 inches. That was another time that the video started. I will see which point. I'm gonna play that for you.
You turned on twice already before, David. You turned on twice already before, David.
Again, at any point I tapped on the screen.
Yeah.
Any point at all. The other hand is outside.
That was the only thing that they started for me. I didn't even know what that was supposed to mean. I don't know.
Now I did. So this is what happens when I actually tap on the screen. And also you see me tapping on the screen.
That happened. Okay.
Although I think you see when they do that.
Only thing that they started for me, I didn't even know what that was supposed to mean. I don't know which one would be referring to. There are so many. But I'll leave it to you that happened. Okay, in a motorbike over there, one of those good bikes. And you turned on twice already before. They did it probably yelling something like we did it. That was the only thing that they started for me. I didn't even know what that was supposed to mean. I don't know which one would be referring to. There are so many. But I'll leave it to you that happened. Okay, in a motorbike over there, one of those good bikes. And you turned on twice.
Okay, repeat it. Okay. That's done. Ship is getting cold, I don't know. That should assume that there is some water crime different in there. By the way, they shower me with anger drugs, which you know are actual narcotics. So for the entire period, not the crime, this time very litigiously described. For the period this phone was charging, between 1:20, I remember that because I know it was 1 hour after they started doing the crimes. From 1:20 up to 2:20, they shower me with anger drugs at first, then sedatives, then other things. As I was there eating my lunch, which was some bread and a Coca-Cola, because I left the thing to eat at night. Because again, a full charge, even a half charge of this phone, as you just saw on the battery measurement there for the night, as it was from yesterday, half a charge lasts more than enough for several hours. That's 25. And later you'll have all the screenshots report. Oh yeah, the screenshots. That's the thing you got distracted from. I think it's the last thing as well. So 25, 26, 27, 28. Pay attention to the times. Half a minute, right? 3 minutes. Half a minute. Technically 2 in 3 to 9, 6. So 1 every 3 minutes. Is it regular? Because if it's regular, that's good too. 31. So 30. 31. Yep, 1 every 3 minutes. So it's designed by them, as you saw. But as I said, this is triggered by them individually, regardless of the fact that it is periodic in a way that again I never witnessed before. Again, pay attention to the news there. Chip is acting up. I think she's feeling something else. They're feeling a bit of cold drugs in the air now. But I imagine she might be feeling something else. I need to go back there to take care of her. I don't say that this is caused by the Lord, because I think this is a reaction of her, some of the drugs coming from the back. Now again, those drugs are coming from the back. Just a second, Chip. And that's the place where the back is. So this is what is in the back. And over there to the other back, leave it at that. Okay, things from there came through here, through the corner, and not this corner, but through the top there. And one of the main objectives, just think this: wind here blows from that. That's what the wind is blowing from, straight in front of me. Over there, because of the positioning, it blows from the sides. So it's very likely it will be something from here, or Silvano Gutierrez, either 139 to that side, or the Fernando 139 to this side. And they'll just release it, and it flies over. Also in the back, all over in the back. That's it. FSH 7G. As for the but yeah, that's essentially it. And I don't know much else as to. So that is that. And make sure the ship is fine again. Fine ship. And finish up with it. So.